I'm gonna name an artist. You have to say the first thing that comes to your head.
We're literally making such a bad impression right now.
चलो रल के पाइए कलेस आयो
Sure, Iman.
मैं कह ड्रेक वाली गल कर लगे तू ड्रेक आ
Like these parents always think he's a failure.
yeah बस
Thanks, bro. Like the oven's fully on fire. Guy got that child who starts smacking it on the oven.
It's like PTSD to the Indian army. Ekdeep's like he thought it was Pakistan.
पकौड़ियां ने काम खराब
Pakaudiyan ne kaam kharab kita, bro. Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Hour for Midnight podcast. I got myself, Manor of Jasmine, and special guest, G Sidhu.
Mrikyala Sidhu.
Mrikyala Sidhu aa gaya.
आ गया good bro Vancouver वाਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ and Mrikyala in Canada now bro.
There you go. Let's start off with this, bro. Why are you here? What's going on? What are we doing here in Canada?
ਮੋਗੇ ਦੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਤੇ ਆਏ ਆ ਸਾਡੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਵਾ
Let's go. Yeah, for all that
That's
don't
sick,
know, yeah,
yo.
we're turning up for Moga's reception tomorrow.
Huge.
Huge. Shout out Moga. We love you. All of us love you. But
I feel like G Sidhu's gonna be the life of the party.
yeah,
after
no,
that.
100%. No,
You know
if
what
I
I
don't
mean?
see you busting out some bhangra on the dance floor, I'm gonna be disappointed.
No, he will.
ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਨਾ
Karna pena, bro.
ਸਾਡੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਵਿਆਹ
That was a legendary video.
I have to see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like a 1-2 step with you on the bhangra floor, bro. I'm telling you.
ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ
Basa bhangra pauna si 1-2 step.
Not hip hop, don't worry.
ਅੱਛਾ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਲਾਂਗੇ ਇੱਡੀ ਗੱਲ
Break dance.
Break dance kara denne ya, sara kuch kar denne,
yeah,
don't
we
worry.
got it yeah
Or suna, bro. How's everything, bro?
good ਵਧੀਆ
You come here often? Have you come here before? Like, what do you think? And everything.
Yeah,
Your manager was like, "Mata ithe move ho jana."
हाँ,
I was like, G Sidhu na move ho jaye, pakalla na move ho jaye. I'm joking.
I would too bro je Canada ਚ ਕਿਤੇ ਹੋਊਗਾ I would probably pick this side for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
So
You guys, we were discussing. You guys are probably all used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Nah,
It's
but
so
like,
beautiful.
yeah,
From
yeah.
like West Coast compared to East Coast, you can't compare.
ਲੱਗਦਾ ਤਾਂ
Yeah.
ਹੈਗਾ ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਦੇਖਦਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਫੇਰ ਬਿਊਟੀਫੁਲ ਬੜਾ ਘੱਟ ਜਿਹਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ, bro. I'm telling you.
ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ
No, but you know what though? Originally,
Yeah.
G Sidhu's from New York. New York is expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
I'll give you
Yeah.
that. Yeah. No. Yo,
that's crazy. How long were you in New York for? Did you grow up there? Like, go there after?
So I was 6 months old ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਇਆ ਸੀ
Huh?
ਤੇ then for my education I went back to India. So my ਘਰ ਦੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਗੋਰਾ ਨਾ ਬਣ ਜੇ. So then I used to come back for a winter vacation, then go there and come back and forth.
No way.
Yeah. So high school, so then I officially just started being in.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you feel like New York like shaped your personality a lot?
Oh yeah.
Like a New York one,
Of course, yeah.
straight up, right?
Yeah.
How are you in crowds? Are you like very mean?
Me?
Yeah.
New York people have
like
like
New York
I'm
style?
an introvert.
Do you get road rage?
Huh?
You get road rage?
Oh, yeah. If you drive in New York, bro.
New York style is a
Yeah,
lot of
it's
road
calm
rage.
down now. It's calm down.
I never felt like I was so close to India driving when I wasn't in India, except for when I was in New York.
facts.
Yeah.
Like just the
100%.
style.
No, so मैं yellow cab भी चलाई हुई है during undergrad.
Oh, that's
like
gang.
Oh, you
part-time job.
definitely,
Yeah.
you definitely swerve some people off the road, then.
No way.
100%.
But yeah, I mean New York, bro.
Yeah.
ਉਹਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ
How do you see the Punjabi like community is out there in New York?
Yeah, we have a famous clip on the podcast of when I went to New York, because I went a few times, right? Like I was saying, I went to Michigan, I'll go to New York too. One year, the first year that I went, like 2 years ago, is when we started the podcast, and I was buying a chuggy, right, for my friend, like a t-shirt, like an NYPD t-shirt, right? And then I was so innocent back then too, because I'd travel less, and I went to the front of the gift shop, and the guy's like, "You look just like Osama," and then I remember telling a story on the podcast, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" But then I was like, that was the only racist encounter in New York. Like, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah.
But back then, my daddy was really fully excited to have a
Still,
curl
what,
up.
2 years ago? But
Yeah,
that's still
like 2
pretty
years
recent.
ago.
Yeah.
But the guy himself was a Middle Eastern guy.
Oh yeah, ਫਿਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਫਿਰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like just self-hate right at that point.
Yeah.
No,
We were just discussing this on the right here, just the music stuff. We're like, we have to be Western for our Eastern people. For Western, we have to be Eastern.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's-
No way,
100%.
really?
But the thing is, even
Yeah,
people
true.
back home, right? They'll
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, jade Angrezi ja ban gaya," right? Or something that he's too white now.
People always say
see that
something.
though. I see that a lot. But then if you go the other way and you just appeal to the market in India, then it's like, "Oh, ye banda jade Punjabi or whatever," and it doesn't make any sense. It like actually does not make any sense. It's like, yo, you can't have both. And like, just appreciate the guy for what he is, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
true.
problem. Do you feel like that's also a challenge
So
for you? In the
did
music?
you guys know that G Sidhu's a doctor?
Yes,
Yeah, we
I
did.
knew this.
It's actually like a famous thing just to do, like when people talk about you, when the fans, because we mingle a lot and we are fans. The fans will be like, "Do you know what G Sidhu's also a doctor?" And we're like, "Yeah, man, we do."
But you know, it
Smart
makes
guy.
so much sense because I feel like it reflects in your music
How so?
with the lyrics.
Name one lyric.
From the heart.
What do you mean? Actually, we're doing a video after this.
ਸੁਣਾ ਗਾ ਨਾ ਫਿਰ ਕੋਈ
Diljit the Doctor. That is
Okay,
one.
you know what?
Yeah. Okay,
Fair.
कही हुई line. Yeah, नहीं
See?
सही है. And it's like,
I told
and it's
you.
in the second verse
That's
too.
crazy.
Yeah.
Jisoo sitting in cardiology class writing like no math.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
the
yeah.
doctor.
No,
I got you that one.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
should-
But
no,
you know
she's
what?
good,
I had a
yeah.
good comeback.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
did.
did,
yeah.
And it's, that line is like second verse je chaundi hai. So
Yeah.
that means you ਸੁਣਿਆ ਸਾਰਾ ਫਿਰ.
Of course. We're doing a video after this. I'm going to test you.
ਠੀਕ ਆ ਅੱਛਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਦੇ ਟੈਸਟ ਹੁਣ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਕੁ ਕਰਨੇ ਹੁਣ ਡਾਕਟਰੀ ਦੇ ਕਰਤੇ.
No, this is for music. Don't worry.
ਕਰ
This is
ਲਾਂਗੇ
for
ਠੀਕ
music.
ਆ okay.
How is it being like a doctor but then also being an artist? Do you feel like there's any like challenges that come along with that, or is it kind of just like chill?
ਨਹੀਂ ਚੈਲੰਜ ਦੋਨੇ ਹੀ ਆ ਚਿਲ ਵੀ ਆ ਚੈਲੰਜਸ ਵੀ ਆ.
Like, what would you say like the challenges are then?
Challenges are managing both sides ਜਿਵੇਂ I mean doctor the challenges first is just required so much time of my life
Yeah.
just to get through that stuff.
Yeah, because residency probably took like a big portion.
Yeah,
of it, right?
residency before that in med school is just literally me studying
Yeah.
14 घंटे per day.
What do you feel like it made you good at being a doctor that also made you a good artist? Like what is it? Like work ethic?
Which one? What do you mean?
Like what things do you think make you a good doctor? But then you also were able to use them as an artist. And it helped you be
What
a good
skills did you get
artist.
from being a doctor?
From acha.
That's pretty
That's
curious.
interesting. Yeah.
Has
I
anyone
feel like it would
ever
just be
asked-
work
asked you that
ethic.
before?
Wow.
Work
Yeah.
ethic. Like getting things
Also,
done.
yeah, bro. Work ethic ho janda helps you organize mentally. Kiਵੇਂ ਆ? I'm in the psychiatry field, so it just helps
Yeah.
me reflect on myself because that's what happens in the artist side too.
You-
After a while, you kind of whether you like it or not, you just have to face certain things.
Yeah, that's true. How did you ever deal with people that would try to make you feel like you can only do one or the other? Because like I know like a lot of people do that. Like for example, like for me, a lot of people would say like, "Yo, janta tu content kar la, jaan tu engineer ban ja, donne nahi hone." And then I'd always be like, "No, you can't do it." I wonder how you like face that.
Yeah, ਇਹੀ ਮੈਂ ਨੋਟਿਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੈਕੰਡ ਜਨਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਾ ਲਓ ਇੱਥੇ ਹੁਣ I think that's what they're into, like they're doing what was right, made sense from the parents' perspective, but then there's the other creative side, but now everybody's kind of mixing it up.
Yeah.
I've heard it. Ah kar la ja hi kar la. In the beginning, it's not as much. Pehla hi hunda ਸੀਗਾ, when I went to that thing is distracting me. Like nice and warm. Pehla ਸੀਗਾ ਆਪਣਾ when I first started, they're like the ਐਵੇਂ ਕਹੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਵਾ ਵੀ he's not a doctor. He just ਝੂਠ ਮਾਰੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਵਾ.
Yeah, people do that, right?
So
People used to ask for this guy's paper, bro. They'd be like, Ekdeep tere kagaj kitte hai? This guy used to do live streams. He'd be like, yo, I'm engineering padya. People wouldn't believe
Yeah,
him.
they don't think I'm
They'd be,
I'm like,
they'd
bro.
be like, it's not real.
Yeah, I don't know why. So yeah, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਇਹ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ Instagram ਤੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਉਂਦਾ, ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ ਕਰਦਾ, ਝੂਠ ਮਾਰਦਾ. So I've heard those kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Then on the other side, it's like ਨਹੀਂ ਤੂੰ music ਹੀ ਤੂੰ doctor ਹੀ ਕਰ ਲਾ. So it's both sides you got to face through. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਹੈ.
Did you ever like get clients that were like, "Oh my god, it's Sidhu"?
Yeah.
Have you ever been recognized like मैं hospital गया, I'm बुरा हाल, and I'm like, oh, gee, Sidhu, गा दे माड़ा या तो मैं ठीक हो जाना. मैं
मैं दिल दा डॉक्टर है.
So नहीं, I mean ज़्यादा अपने I don't think कोई भी देसी हैगा patient. So I'm on the psychiatry side. So usually it ends up happening the other way around. घरे जाके जो research करनगे कहणगे तू तो कुछ और ही निकले या भी. That's what ends up happening. Like we saw that stuff, we really liked it. So it's the other way around. Yeah.
Also, like one thing I wanted to ask actually about the whole doctor thing is like, if you, I know like with doctors, like being a doctor, that's time consuming in itself. Music is also something that you have to put your full 100% in as well, right? Is there anything like where you've ever thought like, hey, if the music takes off to a point where I just don't have time to be a doctor, how would you feel about that?
Yeah, bilkul. I mean, I'm not Pehla I used to think of it one or the other.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking, this is me, and these are just parts of me.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be karna ja karna. It could all be.
I think so. I think people want to put you in a box.
Yeah.
Like people just want to say he's this.
Because I think I was stuck in that position mentally for some time because I didn't have any. Like देखिए फिर मैं क्या Snoop Dogg मैं तो करचियां भी फेरी ਜਾਂਦਾ रैप भी करी ਜਾਂਦਾ ਇਹ करी at the end of the day Snoop Dogg. So I'm like, why can't I be just me and these are just parts of me. ਜਦੋਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਜੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਇੱਧਰ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਇਹ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ.
Yeah. But like the thing is, what I'm trying to say is like with being a doctor, obviously you have to work. You have to work as a doctor. But with an artist, you can kind of just go back and forth whenever. So my thing is like, if you are, let's say you're going on tour, or you need to go to like, I don't know, Toronto to go collab with artists to take time off from being a doctor. Like, how would that work for you? Like, are you able to take that like sort of time off and just go, or do you feel like kind of constricted?
the way things have been set up, like I do have the liberty where obviously there's some restriction, little bit there, some planning may be needed.
Yeah.
Be any hoga be
जो मर्जी बस चल जाओ.
yeah be or I mean कोई limitation नहीं हैगी, but if it comes to it, if time needed off is needed, that's also something that could be planned out too. So the way obviously ਹੁਣ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਹੀ ਸੀ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੋਣਾ, so I think that's kind of what I had it lined up too overall in terms of where there are no limitations if some opportunity comes around or koi moment it's got to be somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. Not bad. So like obviously you know doctor tar gal sun li kahani teri sun li doctor wali hai na, but bro like one
10 12 saal doctor ka tunu lage kehanda kahani mok gayi
bas. Very brief kahani. In specific though about like you obviously your journey with music and being a doctor, like what doctor are you though, because I feel like we never asked you that.
Psychiatry.
You're a psychiatrist, right? Yeah. Is there anything like really messed up patients you've had to deal with like before being a psychiatrist? Like you've just been like, how the hell did you end up like this?
Aren't we all?
That's a good point. See, मैं पता मैंने रात को जैसे मैंने बुरा हाल देखो ना. I think you guys need a session with Mr. G Sidhu after.
पहला ऐसा ही करते हैं जेड़ा बोलदा जेड़ा.
Thank you.
Wait, so like yo, like I'm not actually that well versed in medicine. Like psychiatry is like dealing with the mental. Right?
Yeah.
Mix up, don't they? Yeah. So the therapy aspect, the medications, there's inpatient facilities, outpatient, substance use, foster care children.
Yeah.
That does it all.
That's pretty crazy. Like, so like, how have you ever felt like when you see things like that, right? Whenever I see things like that, sometimes I think of like Gurbani and like, you know, some people go through so much Oka stuff and then they're just changed in the mind. But like, have you felt like that's been part of your journey? Like when you see like really like crazy things?
Like what? Like what's the specific question?
Like, have you ever like seen people and then thought about like how maybe something from Gurbani or like something deeper like is part of their story or anything like that? Or have
like,
you used it to help you?
Je correlation of Gurbani te only story da like what do you mean?
I guess it would just be like, have you used it to help you like cope with anything?
Or
like understand?
Bani ta ਆਪਾਂ everyday use life ਚ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ use, so I think ਉਹ ਤਾਂ naturally ਨਿਕਲ ਹੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆਪਣਾ. Like it's just part of my hardwiring.
Yeah.
But in terms of patients, like I said, it's all gore, kale, Hispanics,
yeah.
So
but no, I feel like even like a lot of that stuff like reflects, because like it seems like even from your music, like a lot of the messages behind your music are like very like lighthearted. You know, like very like all the materialistic things are gonna get left behind. Like, just I really like that about your music. It's really nice.
Yeah, I mean that's who I am. So like ਜਦੋਂ ਜੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਜੇ materialism, like I don't really care for it, but this is show business at the end of the day. So ਜੇ game ਚ ਬਣਨਾ ਵਾ, then you just gotta accept it.
You gotta do it, right?
Yeah, be yourself. Main thing is finding
balance.
So what drives you?
Being authentic. How can you? And that can be a struggle sometimes.
So what drives you? Because for a lot of people, it is just like status and materialism. Like, you know, a lot of guys will have like a G-Wagon as their wallpaper and they'll be like, "Ek din main launga." Like for you, has it been like something else that motivates you?
I just like creating music, man. Like music that like ਸ਼ੌਂਕ ਹੀ ਇੰਨਾ ਵਾ. I don't care about ਗੱਡੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇੰਨਾ ਪਤਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਬਈ. ਚਲੋ ਜੇ ਹੈਗੀ ਆ ਵਧੀਆ ਬਹਿ ਗਏ ਚਲ cool, but it's not something like I would feel a certain way. I have to be ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਇਹ ਹੈ. I'll feel as comfortable in a Corolla, in a G-Wagon ਵੀ. ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਜੀ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਬੈਠਾ. So ਵਾਲਾ ਗੱਡੀ ਨਹੀਂ define ਕਰਦੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ, ਆਪਾਂ define ਕਰਦੇ ਆਂ ਆਪਣੇ.
There's a good quote from there's a good quote from like J. Cole. It's like Ferrari and Camry. I feel good in them both, right?
Yeah.
That's true. Like you know, at the end of the day, ਬੰਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਬਸ ਗੱਡੀ ਤੇ ਗੱਡੀ ਆ bro.
I don't need the validation. ਦਿਖਾਉਣੀ ਤਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਆ ਵੀ G-Wagon ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਦੀ, ਫਿਰ ਹੁਣ now I feel a certain way, like fuck that shit. ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੋਣਾ, ਫਿਰ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਰਿਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਬੋਏ.
That's it. ਗੱਡੀ ਦਾ ਕਲਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਧੀਆ, ਰੈਪ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਵਾਇਆ. There's always something. There's always something, right?
Speaker ਨਹੀਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਲਾਇਆ.
ਇਹ ਮਾਡਲ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਤਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿਆ ਤੂੰ ਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਪੈਕੇਜ ਪਾਇਆ. Like you know, you can never make people happy. Like I was talking to Manor about this when we first started the podcast, and I was like, you could legit build like a whole like charity that like dedicates to like helping starving children, and someone's gonna find a problem with that.
Yeah, but
that's actually what it's true though, because you can do the most positive shit, and koi na koi bande ne koi naqsh kadni hai.
ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਆਪਾਂ suicide awareness ਤੇ ਗਾਣਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ. ਉਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਕਈ ਜਣ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਹੈਲਥ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਟ੍ਰੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਚੱਲਦਾ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨੇ ਗਾਣਾ ਕੀਤਾ. Like it is what it is.
I think you're probably the most qualified to speak on that because you're a whole doctor too, and you're a psychiatrist, so you probably understand it more from that perspective too. So I like people are just gonna tell you regardless, bro. When it's like, but
that kind of comes with anything, right? It doesn't matter. Like even if you're making like music, if you're creating content.
Probably you guys,
Yeah, like
salah den wale bahut
yeah, like it comes to anything. Like there's gonna be the good side and the
Channi got it pretty bad too. Channi, when he came on the podcast, he's like, I'm a basement on the which bet him up and kush nahi karde, mushk marde, naunde nahi tonde nahi, comment shaddi jande ya. Then he was like, yo, like what is
they like even for Mogga, bro, like the Mogga and Parm spot, like when we were doing that, Mogga was telling us, he's like, yo, the one comment that stuck out was like they thought Mogga was like a tadi jatha.
They were talking about that.
That shit had me rolling, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
They were like, "We ਸਾਡੇ camp ਚ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਇਹ."
Yeah, ਸਾਡੇ camp ਚ ਸੀ ਨਾ. I'm like, what?
Oh my god.
ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ clarify
Yeah, you have to, bro. ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ mic ਫੜਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ, ਚਲੋ ਭਾਈ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ.
You know what's crazy though? Like Channi's first song, I don't know if you remember Ekdeep, when we asked Channi what the first song is he ever wrote, he did write it for Tadi Jatha.
He did, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Mogga conspiracy theory.
Mogga is caught now.
Mogga caught
red-handed.
ਬਸ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਜੀ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਭਾਈ ਨੇ.
Catching it on 4.
Yeah.
That's it. No, man. Yo, so you did schooling in India though. You didn't do it here, right?
ਕਿਹੜੀ
For med.
ਨਹੀਂ
You did here? So you did all like.
So 9th grade ਤੱਕ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਪੜ੍ਹਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ.
Okay.
But I used to come here ਇੱਥੇ ਛੁੱਟੀਆਂ ਲਈ 3 ਮਹੀਨੇ ਦੀ 3 months ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਸੀਗੀ.
Yeah.
Then high school I did over here, undergrad I did over here.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Okay.
grade 1 to 9.
So like, okay, is it true that like India school is like way harder?
Was it like a boarding school? Like there's hostels and stuff? You stayed in a hostel?
yeah.
Oh,
The hostel type shit's crazy,
Yo, my
bro.
parents just threatened me with that. You actually went.
Hostel
Yeah,
which
yeah,
called
bro.
that.
Oh man, I got the whole man. Hostel pay doesn't agree with me. You actually went. Oh, boy, I'm sorry.
ਸਾਡੇ ਨੇ I know ਸਾਡੇ ਨੇ ਭੇਜਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
so when parents used to say that to us here, we would start crying.
Yeah, bro, we'd be like,
Yeah,
"Hi,
yeah,
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਾ
man.
ਭੇਜੋ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਭੇਜੋ." Fuck, ਤੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਭੇਜਤਾ ਸੀ ਨਾ. ਹਾਏ ਬੁਰਾ ਹਾਲ ਬਚਾਲੇ ਦਾ.
That's tough.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
No, how? But like, yo, I've heard some horror stories like, oh, it's like way harder. Like grade 9, like math is like grade 12 math here, or some shit like that. Like,
No, academics 100%.
is that actually?
Yeah,
like,
when
hard?
I came, it was a breeze for at least first 2 to 3 years.
Really?
High school, yeah. I was like, it was a joke. Yeah.
Do you have any like? What's like your most like memorable experience from like grade 1 to 9 in like a hostel in India?
Yeah.
Like, what's the one thing that you like think of and you're like, holy fuck, like that actually happened?
Any like core memories, like stories?
They basically want to hear if you did any pange.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Yeah, mummy daddy nahi hai to pange karda hi hai.
That's what I think, bro. I think it might be funnier. Like, imagine we all lived in like a hostel with like our middle school friends. Like, we'd be.
No, if you went with your middle school friends, but yo, I was like, tu kalla bhejna. I don't know, some random hostel in like the corner of India, bro. I was fucking scared shitless.
Or were you shararti?
मैं नहीं यार मैं शुरू तो इंट्रोवर्ट ही हूँ.
Okay.
I feel like you can tell.
Yeah, it's like in specific situations the devil निकले होता बाहर.
No way.
Overall, it's tamed.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's what they want to hear about.
What?
Like a story from.
Like, what do you have any like
India.
core memories from India being in the hostel? Like any type of like anything, bro. Like anytime you
Like you
messed
have to
with
like
it.
jump the fence or something because you're.
That's
running.
Yeah, we did that. Yeah. ਉਸ ਸਕੂਲ ਤੇ ਬੰਕ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਬੰਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸਕਿਪਿੰਗ ਸਕੂਲ ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਨਿਕਲ ਕੇ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਚ ਘੁੰਮਣ ਚਲੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ.
What shahar?
So I went to Missouri. So it's like a hill station ਜਿਵੇਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਪਹਾੜਾਂ ਵਾਂਗੂ.
I know. I heard of that,
bro.
Bro, I met people in India that said they went to some mountain hostels or something. I don't remember the cities, right? They'd be like it was kind of like a Nand and stuff. Like it's like peaceful almost.
Yeah. So yeah, that I mean there are a bunch of.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
So it's gonna obviously we're gonna plan shit out and stuff.
Yeah.
So how was I saw your little feature in the GOAT music video. How was that?
Oh, it's a dream come true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you? Was that your first time meeting Diljit Dosanjh?
Second time. That time, yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. I really liked that music video.
Yeah, no, that was a dream come true. I've always looked up to Diljit Bhai, so he's always been an inspiration for me.
I saw, your Banff vlog, the Banff vlog. I was watching it yesterday, and like I was watching Diljit's vlog parso. I felt like they both had like similar energy, like they really like.
I saw, see, sometimes I hoya that मैं देखा सीगा. It was like travel वाला सीगा कुछ yeah. बस पता भी मैं part 2 कर रहा मैं edit किया नहीं हजे
No way. ये तो करा ला edit बंदा बैठा
बंदा. Let's start with बंदा over here. So Mr. Govind in the background, manager, right?
Manager साहब.
Manager साहब, how'd you meet manager साहब? I'll tell you how we met our manager साहब. How'd you meet your manager साहब?
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿੰਨਾ time ਹੋ ਗਿਆ?
We've been doing the podcast for 2 years. Jasmine's been on for 1 year.
ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਸ਼ੌਕ ਦੇਣਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੋ ਗਏ 2 ਹਫ਼ਤੇ.
No way.
What?
No way.
That's crazy.
Oh la.
Yeah, we
That's
met
kills.
ਹਾਂ ਸੈਪਟੈਂਬਰ ਚ ਉਦੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਨ ਟੱਚ ਆ.
Yeah.
So we were back and forth ਕਰਦੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਵਾਈਬਸ ਵਧੀਆ ਮਿਲ ਗਈਆਂ. So I like
That's
this
sick,
vibe.
bro.
So frequency ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ that
Yeah.
I like this is a long term thing ਵੀ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ
That's crazy,
frequency
never
match
would've
ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ. So
Yeah.
I was like bro ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੇਰੀ ਫ੍ਰੀਕੁਐਂਸੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਦੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਵੀ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਬਈ ਚੱਲ ਦੇਖੀ ਜਾਊਗੀ ਫਿਰ ਚੱਕ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਫੱਟੇ ਆ ਸਟੋਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੋ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਕੀਤਾ ਵੀ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਆ ਜਾ ਨਾ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਇੰਸਟਾਗ੍ਰਾਮ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਇਹਦਾ ਵੀ ਐ ਲਾਈਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੱਢੀ ਮੈਂ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਉਹੀ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਫਰਾਡ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਤੇ ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਗਿਆ ਉਹਦੇ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਲਾਈਕ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਸੋ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਯੂ ਨੋ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕ੍ਰੀਏਟਿਵ ਸਪੇਸਿਸ ਜਿਹੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਲਾਈਕ ਬਰੁਕਲਿਨ ਕਾਈਂਡ ਆਫ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਮੈਂ ਉਹ ਸਾਲਾ ਕੋਈ ਡਰਗ ਡੀਲਰ ਜਿਹਾ ਹੀ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਸੋ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੋ ਆਈ ਡੋਨਟ ਇਫ ਯੂ ਰਿਮੈਂਬਰ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਬਰੋ ਕਾਫੀ ਸ਼ਾਪ ਤੇ ਮਿਲਦੇ ਆ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਦੇਖਾਂ ਮੈਂ because I'm by myself so I'm like I don't know what the fuck I'm getting myself into so ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਦੋ ਕਿਸੇ ਤੇ ਕੋਥੇ ਸੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਸ਼ਾਪ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਆ ਜਾ bro ਫਿਰ 10 ਮਿੰਟ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਮੈਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਚਲੋ ਫਿਰ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ
oh my god
no yeah so funny
everything starts over coffee
yeah yo that's how we started the podcast we met at Starbucks
ਅੱਛਾ
yeah oh ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਕਿਹਾ ਵੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀ ਸਿਸਟਮ
ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਗੱਲ
ਕਾਹਦੀ ਟਾਕ ਸ਼ੋਆਂ ਕਰਨੀਆਂ
this is a safe space though so like you know how you go and chill like a good manager
ਹੁਣ ਕੰਮ ਸੇ ਗੱਡੀ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਧੀਆ bro
ਜੋ ਕਰਾਉਂਦਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੈ ਕੇ
it's your opportunity
did you ever work before with the manager
you're long out right now ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਕੋਈ
that's pretty sick
ਦੱਸ ਦੇ ਤੇਰਾ safe space
that's pretty sick
ਨਹੀਂ ਰਾਉਂਡ 2 ਲਈ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ ਫਿਰ ਹੋਰ ਡੇਟਾ ਮਿਲ ਜੂਗਾ
okay more data ਮਿਲ ਠੀਕ ਆ
data ਮਿਲ ਜੂਗਾ right
man he comes back like man ਨਹੀਂ ਗੋਵਿੰਦ down manager
like Govind 2.0
switch ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਬੰਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਿਕਲਿਆ
it's like some thought ਪਿਆ
ਨਾ
it's like ਅਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਸੀ
ਫਿਰ ਜੈਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਰੂਗਾ ਆਵਾਂਗੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਮੈਨੇਜ ਕਰੋ
okay ਗੋਵਿੰਦ on an episode one day be like ਗੋਵਿੰਦ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਰਿਹਾ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਬਸ ਕੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਿਆ yo but moving on to the music though bro so you've been doing music for a minute what's been like your favorite project you've ever made
it's usually whatever ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਗਲਾ ਆਉਣਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ
okay but like is there anything in like specific you have any memories about like oh like this song like meant a lot to me or something
every single project ਭਾਵੇਂ commercially ਹੋਵੇ ਨਾ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਵੇ you learn from it be why didn't it
pop off
fit the commercial space
yeah
because I don't think any artist puts out song be they always feel excited jo bhi
do you like writing
so
more
I think,
sorry to cut you off
go.
Do you like writing more or singing more like
singing yeah that's definitely primary write ਵੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਵਾ and again ਜਿਹੜੀ balance ਕਰਦਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੀ I have to make a mental decision too because obviously it's now it wasn't used to be like that be writer driven market ਬਹੁਤ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੁਣ like artist is the writer I usually naturally write too but then I had to make that clarity with I want to be a vocalist ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਵੀ capability ਹੈ rather than that's a supplement but that's my primary
yeah fair enough so like in terms of writing and stuff have you ever written for somebody else or have you only written for yourself
yeah ਥੋੜਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਕੀਤੇ ਆ like I'm not like if I have free time I'd rather spend ਜਿਵੇਂ ਲਾ ਲਓ singing ਤੇ learning something about that or ਉਹਦੇ ਦੀ research ਕਰਨੀ the reason I'm going on this tangent is be writing ਤੇ is just naturally ਜਦੋਂ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ vibe ਜੀ ਆ ਗਈ ਲਿਖਤਾ so I'm not like literally writing every day so it has been limited ਕਿਹੜੇ ਕੀਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਤਾਂ there was Mankeet Aulick song ਬਸ ਕਰ then ਆਪਣਾ ਭਰਾ ਪਰਮੇਸ਼ ਵਰਮਾ ਨਾਲ ਸੀਗਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਜਾ
oh yeah
then
that
the goat intro
yeah
oh nice solid
I know the Parmesh Verma one that one is a very well known one for sure
it's couple years
no, that's solid. I actually have a segment that I want to introduce onto the podcast with G-Sid. This is the first time we're ever doing it, okay? Achha. You're the first person we're going to do this
with.
What is it? So this is going to be a music association, right? Artist association. So I'm going to name an artist. You have to say the first thing that comes to your head. No, it's gonna be positive. Nothing negative. Like you could just like listen.
Dude, we're literally making such a bad impression right now. Okay, he's gonna think that we're trying to cause beef.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna say artist name. You could just.
चलो राल के पाइए कलेश आयो.
No, I'm just saying. You can say whatever you want. You can say, it's just whatever. You can name a song. You can name a feeling. You can name.
So anything that first thing comes to your mind about
bro. Nothing negative. I'm not asking who's.
जे होगा जे negative feel दास दमागे.
दास दे बस चाक दे फटे right. Alright, starting off, Channi.
Donut.
Channi full ਘੈਂਟ ਬੰਦਾ always that ਮੈਂ ਜੀ ਲਵਾ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਪੂਰਾ so it's nice to be in his company ਵਧੀਆ ਖੁਸ਼ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ
sick ਇੰਦਰਪਾਲ ਮੋਗਾ
ਬਹੁਤ nice humble ਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਪਰ ਦਿਲ ਦੀ personality ਚੰਨੀ ਦੀ ਵੀ ਆ ਪਰ
alright we have Sukha
very nice ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਅੱਧੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਮਿਲੇ ਆ ਤੇ young and upcoming amazing talent
solid okay
BK ਵੀ ਵਧੀਆ, very nice. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀ ਇੱਕ ਦੀ ਵਾਰ. We're working on something. ਤੇ very nice. ਉਹ ਵੀ ਵਧੀਆ.
Sherry man.
But every
ਮੈਂ ਕਹਾਂ ਡਰੇਕ ਵਾਲੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਲੱਗੇ.
to Drake.
The funny thing is I would at that event too, but I would chapa jana nahi, you know, I was ਛੱਡ ਪਰਾ. ਤੇ ਕਹਿਣ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ, he's a really good writer ਤੇ artist. ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ his the first projects were really good. ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਵੀ ਨੇ, but that his core ਜਿਹੜੀ writing ਆ ਸਾਰੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ I really love it.
Yeah, you know what he would say right now? Yeah, dude. Have you seen that one video?
Yeah,
dude. Shout out Sherry man, we love you, bro.
Karan Aujla, amazing the way he's evolved with his writing. And so ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ artist ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, obviously there's something we do and there's something we need to grow into. ਤੇ I think he's finding that route, trying to be who he is authentically and grow into different spaces. I think he's doing a really good job.
Okay. Binder Kia.
Legend.
Okay. Chumkila.
Legend.
Okay. Solid. Parmesh Verma.
Amazing guy. They always a good time with him.
Yeah.
They a very funny guy as well. So Hamesha always there supportive. Say apna bhi support hona liya.
Solid. Not bad.
What's the next one?
We have actually Amrinder Gill.
Oh, awesome. Very nice.
Awesome, right?
Yeah. Shuru to even his, I don't think people know as much Horne. Even his Sukshinder Shinda albums were like amazing. Yeah. I think that's how he was, I think, kind of put on the.
Yeah.
Because at that time, Sukshinder Shinda didn't do albums with anybody, Jimmy.
Yeah.
So it was so I think that's where he got it. He's always amazing artist. Oh, can't think of that. The break he got, even those albums were amazing. And obviously he's doing amazing stuff.
Okay.
Did you ever listen to his son's music?
Yeah.
Yes, nice. Don't they badiya gaane hain?
They're getting really big right now.
Yeah.
They're getting really big right now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Shout out the youngins. Okay, Navan Sandhu.
Very good lyrically badiya.
Yeah.
I think he's figured out his right audience key,
Yeah.
and he's created a unique niche for himself.
Solid. Okay, V sings.
New York kala?
I think it's New York.
I think he's American.
It's American,
V,
yeah.
how can me?
I
I don't want to get the
V sings. It's
VSING.
yes.
हाँ New York ਦਾ yeah good ਮੇਰੇ ਤਿੰਨੇ ਦੋ ਤਿੰਨ ਜਣੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਕੀਤ ਵਿਊਜ਼ ਵੀ ਸਿੰਘ
Yeah.
ਤੇ ਪਵਨ ਰਾਕਟ ਬੀਟਸ ਵਾਲਾ very creative ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ
ਠੀਕ ਆ and then Mani Sandhu, UK legend.
Mani Sandhu.
Sorry, Mani Sandhu. I keep saying Mani.
Money.
I keep saying Mani.
Mani Sandhu, he's been doing like
for a while.
This music scene for like a while.
Yeah.
So and he's amazing. The way he's been able to progress and evolve. From back in the day to now, and very good.
I might give him the biggest pump ever. So Mani Sandhu is listening to this. I think he's like the Metro Booming of Punjabi industry. I think that's a bit of a.
You're gonna piss off other producers. I think a lot of producers are like that's like a new guy they want to be like. Man, the drums like the Metro Booming.
Yeah. But I think
you're gonna trigger a few producers with
But
that.
I feel like Manny Sandhu is like he's
well
just,
respected.
I don't think he's like Metro Booming. He has his own style.
No, but I'm saying like for Punjabi industry, like okay, so for
I think he's been in the game longer than most.
Yeah, so the thing is like in the English industry, obviously like rap, right? Specific Metro Boomin's like that guy, right?
But he's new. I mean, ho gaya, but I think you need a different.
This entire podcast is just Ekdeep trying to start shit with everything.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm actually gala suno. I'm giving respectfully, I'm giving everyone their flowers. I haven't talked shit about a single person. I don't do that. This podcast is maada nahi bolde kise bare.
Bolde nahi bas kada dende kalees.
I think we have though.
Ek kehande art. The subtle art of
subtle art.
He's like Ekdeep's like sitting over there plotting. He's like perfect. Clickbait for a post right now. Make a reel out of it.
Next. Next. Jerry.
Huh?
Jerry.
Oh, Jerry, he's good too. Well, I think he came in as a writer.
Yeah.
Now I think he's creating a good niche for himself.
Also I think he solidified himself as a legend at this point too. Diljit Dosanjh.
Yeah, he's just
that guy's
inspiration.
That guy's just inspiration.
Inspiration in all kinds of ways.
Phenomenal.
Like, you just gotta say one name, and then Sidhu's like, "Who's that?"
That's it, right?
No,
that's what he's trying to get.
No, I'm not. I'm not though.
I'm actually being an artist. I'm a huge fan of the music.
So I
consume as much as possible, whether I like it or not like it. Some of them I don't personally listen to, but I'm aware.
Yeah.
Shout out Raf Sapira.
Very good.
He's good.
He's a creator again.
I love he's bringing back the old style.
The style of music. So ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਉਦਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇ the only thing is when you're that kind of artist it's gets very difficult with the how times are evolving but we lalo like him like myself and lots of other artists old style they we love our Punjabi music hana ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਫਿਰ ਉਹ ਲਾਈਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ so we get it I'm not man ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ what are you feeling I'm just sharing my experience what it gets frustrating but ਜਿਵੇਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਸੀ we have to become Western for our Eastern folks. Because they could be like, oh, he knows what's up with the culture. Because if we don't show that, they think we don't know. Because perception is everything, but that's not the case. So we got to show we're with it. But we just choose to promote our thing. So that's where it gets a little frustrating up and there's a little bit of hypocrisy. But it is what it is. It's not the first time. It's just how life is. So you got to accept it and be yourself.
I feel like Raf really chose his path where like, you're saying a lot of artists will balance like the Western and Eastern. He's like Eastern, like that's his sound. It's like pure.
What do you mean Eastern? I think like in terms of music, his music is just very traditional.
It's like pure.
That's Eastern.
Eastern, yeah.
Like
Eastern.
The new Northwest.
That's what I was saying. What do you mean?
Traditional style. Last two people that I have on the list. So AP till now.
Bob very good kita ne. Yeah. The way he's accomplished over within. Just since COVID.
Yeah.
Bob yeah. Very good with his composition, the things he picks. Very catchy.
I saw this one post where like he's like his dad never ever supported him as a musician. And then on his new album, his dad actually wrote one of the songs.
No way. Okay, so the dad नहीं कर देते support बहुत कट होती है. Nobody like मेरा हॉर्न कहते होंगे there is back in the days nobody like मेरा singer बनूंगा बहुत तभी.
No, but I think parents in general don't support like anything with risk, right? Like even when I, for example, started a company, like my parents was like, "What's the point with it? Sony job and stuff." For them, it's just like from their background, it's like what worked for them. That's what they want.
They had their best intentions, obviously, from what they came from and what they saw instability. So this was the thing they told us to do was provide stability. But then times change.
All right, last artist, Palwan.
We both ਵਧੀਆ.
Shout out.
Like that's sona style of the ਵਧੀਆ.
We're gonna carry a podcast with Palwan.
Last thing about the music, I have like this final thing that I want to ask you, right? What's your top 5 list of Punjabi artists all time? Like inspirations to you. Your top 5.
I'll tell who inspired me, huh? That's okay. That's a fair. Yeah, because there's so many amazing artists.
But if you had to choose like 5, no disrespect.
Who had strong impact on me would be Jazzy B, Sukhshinder Shinda, Diljit Bhai, and Master Salim, and Malkeet.
That's sick.
Oh yeah,
Master Salim's underrated. That one I haven't
overly underrated.
That one I haven't heard. I haven't heard anyone even mention that name in a long time.
Yeah, name bilkul. I love his stuff. Yeah,
I know he has really good music for sure. Yeah. So you just released an album recently, right? Yeah. Are you working on anything? Anytime? Is anything else coming out soon?
Yeah, there's always something going on. So another project, only plan kar lag gaya. So we'll disclose your time. So
What do you think of like a lot of artists now just drop singles, and some of them like. Seems like people drop albums less to stay in the charts.
Just I don't whatever fits. Jo chunu theek lagda.
You like
albums? You could do any route. Yeah, I'm learning that I should do more body of works because I think that's where I'm able to do myself. Because like we're saying, be fitting into the space commercially. Yeah, I'm not doing just one specific kind of thing. So with singles, I think it could be a bit all over the place. So I prefer now some kind of body of work.
What's the most you ever spent on a music video? I like asking that one.
I don't know, bro. It's just
your videos do look nice. We were watching the Jinni Sonia video right before you came. That one was pretty nice. That one looked like it was in Mexico or something.
Bel Air.
Bel Air.
That's Bel Air.
No way, Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Sidhu.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I'll get back. I gotta see.
Okay, like plus
some artists are super for like spending a lot of music videos.
Yeah,
a lot of them are like anti-spending money on music videos that we've had on. They're like, we just get like our friends and family. Like Jenny was talking about how Sidhu Moosewala on the So High video, he spent like $300 and he would always tell everybody that I did the So High music video for $300 and you don't have to like have a lot of money to basically be successful.
Yeah, there's like I said, there's no one way. We have very minimal budget videos. We've had pretty high budget videos. It depends. Yeah, there's no rationale. You got the feeling, I just go with it.
Just catch it.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need to do much. Sometimes you want to.
I really like the hip hop one. That video.
Oh, yeah, that's in Brooklyn.
You know where like music videos are the best though? It's like in India, right? instead in their cars they have like the Android iPad thing instead of the screen, and they just watch music videos as they drive.
Wow.
Like the whole time they have music videos as they drive, bro. It's next level. And then there I think music videos are sick.
I never knew.
Because you're always just watching music
They do
videos.
that there in
Yeah.
India?
It's just like Android, bro.
What the?
Yeah. This is a hotspot in the car.
Sachi?
Could you imagine doing that?
It's pretty sick.
While driving.
You're like missing out.
Yeah,
bro,
Yeah.
that's sick.
You're missing out for sure.
No, but I
Ekdeep.
feel like that's such like a safety hazard too.
No.
Like you're driving, you're gonna hit somebody, yo.
No.
Like,
That's the
look
least
at-
of their
It's
concern,
just
bro.
for the vibe.
Alone is a safety.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bro, you're watching like a G Sidhu music video on one hand, and you're like, oh, what can't allow that? But next thing you know, you're fucking hitting somebody.
I
Yo.
like
It's
it.
mangoed.
Yeah.
मेरे वीडियो करके ना ही होवे
Yeah. You know what is one thing I want to ask you, Jisoo, is like, what's the difference? Like, because for example, I was sick in India, right? Like last week, and I got a big tika, and that thing had me like scam, right?
what kind of टीका
I don't know. I went to the doctor. What? It was because like I was like my head hurt. I was like sleeping a lot. I was full on like bukhar, right? And then they just gave me an injection, and I was like, all I know is I was good after that, right? And then like, but here you'll never get an injection for the flu. So like, how is it different? Like people say that they're like the donya are totally different. Like they're like almost like opioids. But like I don't know if that's true. Or if they're just like a different diseases.
I think all of them are true. There's some different diseases. Lalo be the bacterial virus is different. Oh, the infections are different for sure. TKV, yeah, some even US and Canada, they're different medications.
Yeah.
Sometimes the same chemical, but the brand names are different. But or sometimes you use different. Some medications are not allowed in certain countries as opposed to the others.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, how'd you come up with the name G Sidhu though? Just old name? Just first name's like, I'm assuming it starts with a G?
My first name is Gurkaval.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Now self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how it started up. It was so confusing, I guess, just to remember it. So I just
Yeah.
ended up shortening.
It's fair.
Yeah. It's unique though. It's not a very common name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like some artists don't like being called by their artist name though, like that. I know some people like Mera Na Hai, right? Like, do you have like a problem with people if they come to you like, oh, you're G Sidhu, or would you rather them say your actual name? Like, what would you
जब
prefer?
मैं दस्से नहीं उन्होंने then why problem
That's
होनी
what
नहीं चाहिए थी
Yeah,
मैंने
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair.
so
Yeah.
did you like living in New York?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
New York's a vibe.
Would
How
you go
come,
back?
Like, I
No.
know, I know we talked about it earlier because you had to move to Michigan. But if you were to pick between the two, like, would you rather live in New York or Michigan?
If there's no traffic in New York, then New York.
I don't think that's ever gonna.
That's
like,
never gonna
Yeah,
go away,
yeah.
buddy.
because that's your
You
half
get a
of your life
motorcycle.
consumed in traffic.
Yeah.
You get a motorcycle.
Hmm?
You get a motorcycle, then it's less traffic.
G Sidhu on motorcycle be
What do you do
hilarious.
like
I
on
think
a,
it might be
what do you
That'd
do on
be
a day off
hilarious.
there? Like I feel like New York has so many things to do.
So ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ ਉੱਥੇ
Yeah.
you don't go to the city. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ they don't go to Toronto. ਤੁਸੀਂ you don't go to downtown Vancouver. So same ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ.
Yeah.
So as a tourist you end up enjoying more. So now when I go back I think I end up enjoying more the New York rather than the day to day.
Nice. Yeah, that actually.
Yeah, you
makes
still
sense.
do tika ho janda,
Yeah.
you have experiences.
Yeah.
But obviously there's a specific focus. You're ਚੱਲ ਯਾਰ ਮੈਂ ਸਿਟੀ ਆਇਆ ਹੁਣ ਕੁਝ ਕਰੀਏ ਫਾਨੇ ਜਾਵੇ.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your favorite food in New York?
Favorite food?
Yeah. There's so much cuisine.
I feel like
Yeah.
the pizza is like.
Like, what's your
overrated.
favorite?
New York style?
I went to this one place where we got Nutella waffles. It was really good.
Oh yeah. Was it McDougal Street?
I don't know.
The street
Maybe
yeah.
it was called Creperie. I think
Ah,
that's what
उधर
it's
ही
called.
Creperie or
ਇੱਥੇ भी
something.
बहुत हैगा. Yeah, that's a nice street.
Yeah.
I would have to say New York style pizza.
Really?
I thought it was just boy diggy gala New York pizza when I was there. Like
Yeah.
everybody used to say that. Be.
Oh my
But when I
god.
got out, I was
When
like,
you got the Detroit style
Ah,
pizza
yeah,
from the hood.
Yeah. No, I was
Those are the
really. I
knockoff
just.
versions.
It was so funny you said that because I was like literally just saying like 2 minutes ago that New York pizza is overrated.
anywhere, no, $1, $2 slice low, but a
Yeah.
plain slice be is just, yeah.
But I feel like the Italian food there is really good.
Yeah, what the फिर तो हैगे ने Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Holy man.
Yeah, that should. I don't think that stuff is like good for like your body though.
What, the food?
No, it depends.
New York food. It's
Greasy
very
as hell.
greasy.
No, you get good food.
You get you got so
There's
many
all these health
options.
nuts there wearing like.
Roti khao,
You
I
could
mean,
go
you
every
can't
रोज
get
तो ही
that
निकल जो न्यू यॉर्क सिटी जे जाना
Yeah.
भी I have no plan. You end up
But
doing
like the
totally something different.
you know the
every
smell
single
and
day.
the steam that's like coming up from the streets, like that can't be good for you.
No, you know New York. Yeah,
Dal
that's true.
makhni, chawal,
makes you
bas
New
khao.
New York
Pizza,
actually
pya,
has
pya,
New York has the only Michelin star Indian restaurant.
केड़ा?
I don't know. I just saw it on a headline yesterday.
Oh.
We needed somebody to look it up. Michelin star Indian
Ko
restaurant. thing.
computer हैगा इधर.
वो फिर Indian food proper नहीं होना होता था फिर.
Yeah.
So you gotta
That's
be
why the
unhygienic to give good
Yeah.
Indian food.
You know
Yeah,
what you should
that's
try?
true.
You know what you should try, bro? You should try Tasties while you're here.
Ki?
Tasties is an Indian restaurant.
Abbotsford की Vancouver.
It's in Abbotsford and it's in Vancouver and it's in Delta.
Damn, Ekdeep. They must be paying you for a sponsorship at this point, eh?
They might be. No, that's. Have you tried Cactus Club? It's just imagine Indian style Cactus Club.
Really good.
Actually really good, yeah.
चलो आज ही चलते हैं फिर.
So how are your parents now with like the music and everything? Because in my opinion, like your parents probably look at you, "Ha, mera munda kalakar hai, mera munda doctor hai." You're probably like the most max prestige son they could ask for. So like, how does that feel?
I don't think they look at it like that.
They don't.
Yeah, bro.
I
don't think
that.
My parents would be doing fucking punk on the street, bro. They go, "Yeah, mera munda doctor hai."
No.
Ekdeep's parents always think he's a failure.
Yeah, बस.
I'll like go to Ekdeep's house to eat.
Bro,
Thanks, bro.
I'll go to Ekdeep's house to eat roti, right? And they'll be like, "Hey, सच्ची कुछ करता भी है जो ही मारी ਜਾਂਦਾ है?"
like वही लग गया था सोते हैं बस ऐਵੇਂ करता ਤਾਂ ਹੈਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੁਝ.
No, they actually get confused, bro. They're wholesome as hell. They just get confused sometimes. You know, parents just stress for no reason. You see parents, you know, they just stress for no reason. It's like that.
Yeah.
They go, kuch karda.
Ekdeep's Baba almost burnt down his house, right?
Oh,
And
yo!
It's actually
Oh my god,
crazy.
yeah. So I have a story for everyone on the podcast. I'll tell you. I want your reaction to the story. So yo, this is like 3 weeks ago in October, right? I'm like chilling inside my office in my house, and I just hear my BB like just like start screaming. Right? I'm like, "Hockey ho gaya," right? So I run to the other side of the kitchen, and you know the oven's on fire. And like the oven's fully on fire, like it's just fully agalag pi, right? And we'd be like agalag pi, right? And I'm like, what the fuck, right? So I grab my dog, right? First things first, I got my kutti, right? I gave it to my cousin. I was like, chal baar nikal karo, right? Like just go outside, call 911 to get the ambulance, or not the ambulance, the fire department. And bro, meanwhile my dada's like trying to fight the oven. He's like, call daddy, even kholna pana, right? Like this guy's like trying to fight the oven, and then he gets a charu. This is where I lost it. This guy grabs a charu, starts fucking smacking it on the oven.
It's like PTSD to the Indian army.
Because this guy's my grandpa's military.
Ekdeep's like he thought it was Pakistan.
Yeah, I thought this guy was fucking so he thought the oven was like fucking trying to fully like burn the house. I thought it was like a soldier. So the guy's like fucking smacking it. And I'm like, Bapuji, idda nahi chalna. And there's like, you know the old school chadu in India though, with the like the brooms, right?
Yeah.
He's doing it with that. So like, okay, so think
It's
about
wood.
it. It's wood on fire. I'm like, damag bande da kithe gaya, right? Like I was like, Bapuji, what are you doing? I'm screaming like, Nicolo. Like this guy's inhaling smoke. So obviously as a doctor, you know that's horrible for you, inhaling like fire smoke, right? I had to run out of the house, grab them and drag them out, right? Bro, I had to run back in, unplug, fucking call like the fire department, whatever. And like the most fucked thing, right, was like this guy, the fire department comes in, they axe open the oven because it wasn't opening. They chemicaled it, put the fire. Then I just see 3 firefighters just grab the oven, just toss it in my backyard. And he's like, guy comes up, he's like, "Hey son, do you know why the fire started?" And I thought he was gonna ask me like, cause maybe I knew. I was like, "No, I have no idea." He's like, "Let me show you." I go to the back, right, bro. There's fucking a velna and just tail in the oven. So it's just wood and fucking oil in the oven. I'm like, this is the most desi ass shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yo, why the fuck is there tail in the oven? This makes no sense. And then I realized, I'm like, kala meat pan das. So my mom made pakode and we're gonna shole pature. Because us desis have a really bad habit of meat pan up and the pakode mana. Right? For no reason. So I'm like, fuck, this makes so much sense. And I'm like, wait, who the fuck started the oven? And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, then they couldn't. Then it was really bad. But bro, like
inhaling so much smoke.
Yeah.
I feel like if this guy wasn't home, it'd be
fucked. No. Because I wish I had the video on my phone. My cousin has it.
like,
my bapu's literally like grabbing the handlebar to try to open the oven. It latched on.
तो video बनाने लग गए.
No, my cousin. No, I didn't. My cousin made the video behind me.
Hey guys, today the episode's gonna be delayed.
No. My cousin made the video behind me.
देखो कलेस पौंदे या हे.
Yeah.
Nee,
See,
nee.
so like our household sounded pretty
घर ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗ
chaotic.
ਲੱਗੀ ਆ ਭਾਜੀ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਕੈਮਰਾ ਕੱਢ ਲਿਆ.
Content first. No, listen, bro. It's not. I wasn't even. I'm the guy grabbing my dog, giving it to because my cousin's the one that froze up. She had the video out just to like be like, oh, if she needs it later. I don't know why. She didn't post it anywhere. She just kept it. And then I got everyone out of the house. So I was like, I had no idea.
मुझे बना ली कर दो post.
Yeah, really. Sure. No, man. My bapu's sitting there like in his freaking like.
Tough, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to.
Is your house pretty chaotic too, or it's more calm?
They're waves.
Waves?
Yeah.
That's the best way to like describe it. My shit's a full wave, bro. This is a full last like it was so calm and it was so peaceful. I was just drinking my job, working on some shit. That's your agalag piya.
पकौड़ियाँ ने काम खराब.
पकौड़ियाँ ने काम खराब किया, bro.
ਇੱਥੇ ਪਕੌੜੀਆਂ ਪਕੌੜਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਕੰਮ.
पकौड़े तो छोले भटूरे. Bro, it's good though. My mom kills food, but fuck, man. Agalag that.
I want to do one of the last segments is viewer submitted confessions.
क्या?
Viewer submitted confessions.
Viewers submitted.
So like on our website, our viewers submit confessions.
अच्छा.
This one is actually pretty crazy. So I thought we would do it with G Sidhu.
Alright, it's good.
Okay, this guy's like, I'm 26 years old and I still have $120,000 in student loans. I haven't been able to get a job. I work in tech and things aren't going good. My mom came to me last week and she said that she has an idea. she found somebody in India that I can get married to for $60,000 and then divorce when she comes to Canada and gets a visa. Should I do it, guys? I don't know. Things aren't looking good for me.
First of all, before you react, this is high key illegal. Guys, high key illegal. Let's not do this.
Not do that.
Like, what's your reaction?
From US ki Canada?
Canada.
Canada?
Yeah, sounds Canada.
ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ
I
ਸਲਾਹ
feel
ਦੇ
like you
ਕੋਈ
can't give
ਫਾਇਦਾ
somebody
ਨਹੀਂ
salah.
ਕੋਈ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ।
ਕੋਈ
I
ਫਾਇਦਾ
think that's
ਨਹੀਂ।
bro.
ਜੋ ਜੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਰੋ ਸਲਾਹ ਦਾ
Fair's lost.
you
Are
probably
you
decided what you want to do. You just need some validation, so go with your gut feeling. If you fuck it up, it was on your if you don't fuck it up, it's still on your terms. So life apni experience karo aap.
Are you?
I love that advice.
Are you condoning doing illegal activities? Right
No,
now?
he's just saying
No, I say
do.
you make your decision. If you want to
Smart.
jail jana, you figure out your consequences.
Yeah.
If you want to take
That's
the risk.
true.
I love that advice.
I think that's one of the oldest crimes in the book. Is like I
I feel like
still
people
remember
do that a lot though.
people do that in India.
I think people do that a lot though.
Because
Genuinely.
I had this. I remember when I was little, I went to India, and these guys were making a whole like fake videotape because apparently like the immigration people, they'll watch your wedding video to make sure it's a real wedding. They made like a whole tape,
Oh.
like
I
a
saw
fake
this
wedding.
one post where there's
It's like
a guy,
bad.
Bro, I saw this one post, right? There was a
It's
guy
like
it was a guy in the UK who was talking about it. Apparently, this brother married his sister. You saw what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So there's a brother that married his sister to forge papers for immigration to kind of get the pakka ho jaye the UK de vich, right?
The siblings were in different countries?
Yeah.
I think the
It's just
girl was in the UK.
yeah, the guy was in India. And so the girl went back to the UK or back to India. The dad married them. They're sakhe pan pra, by the way. They married them to get the papers be pakke so they can go back to UK, right? No, it gets worse. So like they do this. The immigration officer is like sitting there. He's like you know you have to do the meeting to like do whatever. He's like, you guys look hella similar, like right? And the dad's right there. He's like, nee, kuch nahi hunda, right? Whatever. And then they're like, okay, we need you to submit DNA tests or whatever the fuck, right?
Oh, they could do that.
They could do that. Apparently, that's what they said. So that's how they got caught. But the problem is, the dad went all out. He actually spent money and made it like a proper wedding. Like did the jago, the fucking reception, everything. And then it's like he actually had photos like he's all happy. So dekho bya kita. So okay, pan pra, bro.
Yeah, but that's how it is, bro. It's fucked. Like it happens a lot in a lot of countries.
Yeah, but
Like
bro,
families marry inter. Like that's what the whole English Commonwealth used to be too. Like cousins marrying cousins and shit.
Okay.
The monarchies and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh.
It's,
that's fucked, right? No, dude, and it's more common than people think. I like guarantee there's
it's
probably
huge in
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Pendal and question pata question nahi they were all like in it.
They're all in on it, bro. They're in the video fucking dancing, bro. Not they for this yo chakka munde da
Yeah, they got paid.
Yeah, Karali basically,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, bro, the UK, bro.
Hey, ohi Penda.
ਇਹ ਉਹੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰੇ bro
ਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਨੇ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਪਾਇਆ.
ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ legit bro yeah that's it bro. Like the worst part was it too, like the officer's the one that caught them, right? It was all a G until the officer grabbed them and was like, yo, you guys look like siblings.
Oh my god.
Because they legit look the same, obviously.
You know they say like when you've been with your partner for a long time, you start to like
Look like them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that.
There's that, and then there's this. Yeah. They took resembling
Like
each other to
clear
a
distinction.
whole different level.
Yeah.
Bala ho gaya.
Different level.
Jade ho gaya. Too much
That's
pasta.
too much. That's too much. I have one question. What would you say to your younger self? Like, did you always want to be a doctor?
Yeah, I always wanted to be a singer. So I wanted to go to music school, learn classical music.
Oh, nice.
But obviously my parents,
Yeah.
they didn't see the big benefit for their own right reason be.
Mm-hmm.
So they were strong on the medicine part. So we had lots of frustration and Jovi.
Yeah.
So I ended up agreeing. "Theek hai, chal kar lene, jo bhi hoga." Thankfully, I ended up liking psychiatry field. That just worked out really well.
Yeah.
So I told them, "Bijaro hogi doctor khatam, fir main doctor nahi karni, fir main gaun la jana." So they were like, "This phase is gonna die out."
Yeah.
So I guess conversation to yahi gal. What I say to my younger self is just keep going. Things will just figure it out. Bala soch ke bhi I've overthinked about things. Yeah, hey, ho ju. Whatever you feel in the current moment, just go with it and let things unfold rather than you trying to take control of things. Because sometimes that could become an issue.
Yeah.
Like even with ourselves, Jimmy. It's just
Yeah.
I could be like, "Honi mile to 10 mahine hoya, per mainu ki pata eda, inu mera nahi pata, ye nahi hoya."
Yeah. I mean, now
kai
you
baar
guys are driving around in Vancouver together.
Kai baar kai rishtedara nahi pata chalta saala baad. So it's just you just got to feel the moment and just be in it and just try your best to move forward. So I think that's what I would say. try not to. Yes, you got to plan out stuff, but
Yeah.
plans don't always work out.
Yeah, like
Fair enough.
that's good.
Do your
advice.
best in the moment. Yeah.
All right, bro. Special appreciation to you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
bro.
coming
Thank
on the
you.
podcast. Hope
Thank
you had a
you.
good
Thank
time. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for tuning in this week's episode. Special thanks to G Sidhu and Govind behind the camera for making it happen. Manrav, it's been myself, Manrav, and Jasmine. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Peace.